everyone, and welcome back to Allotment Life. Today I'm going to be doing a video to show you how you can protect your strawberries on the allotment. The strawberries are just starting to turn, so that means I've got to get straw underneath them and put a net on them ASAP. I'm going to be carefully raising the leaves and the strawberries and then stuffing straw underneath until it's built up enough to raise them off of the ground. Really cram the straw in underneath, don't hold back with the amount you're using. I was able to get a really large bag of straw from the range for £3.49 and that was more than enough. This is the result that we're looking for. As you can see, I've built this up quite high using the straw to keep the strawberries off of the ground. The strawberries need to be kept off of the ground, otherwise ants and other small insects will nibble away at them, but also the slugs and snails will love the taste of them. So by raising them up slightly, it makes them harder for the ants and insects to reach. And by adding a dry, prickly base, it's less comfortable for the slugs and snails to walk over. If you don't protect your strawberries in time, this is what will happen. Here we go. So we have a little strawberry here that's been nibbled away, most likely by a snail or slug. So I'll just chuck that to one side for the birds, they can have that. But now it's time to put a net on over the top. As you can see, I haven't dragged the net all the way down to the ground because I want to make sure that animals can get out if they do get in there. We get a lot of cats at the allotment here, and also I don't want birds to get stuck underneath, or hedgehogs or foxes. They will be roaming around. The foxes don't want the strawberries, but they will probably want to use my plot as a highway across the allotments. So by leaving a gap up here, the wildlife that doesn't want to eat it can get out safely, and the wildlife that does want to eat it, the birds, they see from above, they're looking down, they see the net and they don't want to go down. Well, actually, they go to my neighbour's allotment instead, but don't tell them that. What I will be doing is gathering any loose netting and tightening it up so that wildlife doesn't get trapped in it. So at the end here, I'm just going to pull it tight and wrap it round the post so that no animals get their little paws caught in it. There we go, tie it on with a bit of string. Grab any loose netting, pull it taut, wrap it round your post. And that can just be tied on using a piece of string, or you can use drawing pins like I've done here. The other reason for not bringing the net all the way down to the ground is you want to be able to access your strawberries to pick them. They'll be ripening and you'll need to be picking them quite often. So with a system like this, I can just reach underneath, or I can unhook this from around the drawing pin and easily have access to the strawberries. And then just hook it back up. Here's our first strawberry harvest of the season. Actually, there were a couple more, but somehow they didn't make it into the tray.